Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming back with another video for you guys today. And today's video is a little different as I have a huge announcement for all of you autograph collectors, autograph set collectors, hard to find vintage collectors. This announcement is kind of for all of you guys that Brian from ABC Unlimited just secured a huge collection of autographs, and these autographs are from Hall of Famers, hard to find players, deceased players, superstars. The highlights of the pickup is a complete set of 1982 Donruss, a complete set, everybody in the set autographed, a complete set of 1994 Donruss, and a couple Ilio Chacon autographs, one from 1960 Topps and one from 1962 Topps. And those of you vintage collectors will know that Mr. Chacon is almost impossible to find autographed, and when you do, they are extremely expensive. He passed away in 1992, and Brian was able to secure some of those. So we're going to kind of go over some of this stuff, just so you guys know what will be available come April 1st on the website, April 1st. But for those of you watching, if you're interested in either of the Ilio Chacon cards, if you go to Brian's website, abcunlimited.net, and hit the contact us button there, you can reach out to him and you can actually get one of those cards, both of those cards, before April 1st. A lot of this stuff is probably going to go quick. A lot of it's hard to find. Those two sets I mentioned, they are not going to be sold as sets. They are going to be sold as individual cards. So if you're needing cards out of those sets, you can pick them up. If you're looking for hard to find cards or Hall of Fame players in those sets, you can pick them up. But be ready on April 1st, because as soon as that hits the website, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of movement on some of this stuff. So I wanted to kind of go over some of the stuff with you guys. I'm going to share some screenshots with you as well to hopefully show you kind of what is available. We're going to start with the two Ilio Chacon cards. Like I said, one is the 1960 Topps when he was with the Cincinnati Reds. The other is the 1962 Topps when he was with the New York Mets. Let me see the prices. So the price on the 1960 Topps is going to be $495. Now I only see, I've done my own research. I only see one online, and it's a PSA authenticated 1960 Topps, and that's going for $2,500, guys. So $500 is actually a really good price. For the 1962 Topps card, that one is going to be going for $995. The only one I found online is going for $900, and that one is in red pen. Both of these Chacon cards are going to be in blue Sharpie for those of you that really have an emphasis on the Sharpie. So those are going to be available before April 1st if you go to the website and contact Brian. So a little more information on Ilio Chacon. He only had these two cards printed. Those are the only two official cards from Mr. Chacon. Like I said, the 60 is with the Reds. The 62 is with the Mets. I know a lot of you Mets collectors really key in on that 62 team with Casey Stengel. He was born and raised in Venezuela. And as you guys know, anybody from outside of the U.S., especially like in Venezuela, Dominican Republic, those countries can be very difficult to get autographs from. And the fact that he died in 1992 makes it even that much more rare. So you guys can do your own research on him to see how rare he is. Like I said, I've done research, and I've only found a couple of autographs listed, and they are extremely expensive. If you purchase either of these cards, it will come with free shipping, of course. Just when you reach out to Brian, if you happen to hear this and go to his website to buy it, just let him know that I sent you. That way he knows kind of where you guys are coming from. But yeah, I didn't know how rare and hard to find Mr. Chacon was until Brian let me know, and I did my own research, and and he is. He is a very difficult, once in probably a decade or 2 decades find. He is just very, very difficult, and it's just going to get harder and harder and harder. So the next uh, thing I want to go over was I want to go over some of the 1984 Donruss cards. So have a couple of scans that I'll throw up on the video here for you guys. You can see the first scan. Just looking at it, you can see some hard to find players like John Denny, Luis Sanchez, Cesar Geronimo. Of course, Eddie Murray, I know from my 1990 Donruss set. He will do private signings, but he's extremely expensive. Mike Schmidt, of course, can be difficult, especially through the mail, just because of the whole ghost signing rumor. Um, you got Gary Maddox. And also, what Brian let me know is on the multiplayer cards. Um, the person he got this collection from uh, got everybody on the multiplayer cards to sign. So you can see like the Runnin' Reds card here with all the St. Louis Cardinals autographs. The Living Legends card, you can see Johnny Bench's autograph right there. Going on to the other scan, George Brett. I just did a private signing with George Brett, and he is a few $100s. Of course, Ricky Henderson is amazing. Gary Carter, who is not only a Hall of Famer but deceased. Again, we got Eddie Murray, and Mike Schmidt, Rusty Staub, and then Tom Seaver, who has passed away. Of course, Keith Hernandez, who you can get through Pass Pros, but you're spending $25+, and then you got Rod Carew. So, like I said, the entire '84 Donruss set will be available come April 1st. It will be broken down by player, so you don't have to buy the entire set. You can just buy the ones you're looking for. But April 1st will be available. And then moving on to the next item we're going to cover is the 82. Let me bring it up here. The 82 set. I threw up a scan again for you guys. As you can see, in the scan we have Willie Stargell, Yogi Berra, and Frank Robinson. Also, again, Eddie Murray, the Cal Ripken Jr., and Billy Martin, who is extremely difficult. Rod Carew, Tom Seaver, and Joe Morgan. I also want to include in the 84 set the Don Mattingly, because it is the entire set. Don Mattingly is autographed as well. But again, with the 82, the whole entire set is autographed. And as you can see by these scans, most of them, Brian said it was about 90 or 95% of the cards are blue Sharpied. So those of you who really like the blue Sharpie, of course you can check with Brian just to make sure, but most of them are in blue Sharpie. So that is another positive. And as you can see, the cards look fantastic. The signatures are really nice. This is a tremendous pickup. I told Brian if I picked something like this up, I would be hard pressed to try to sell it because I want to keep everything. Here's another scan of some more 1992 Donruss. It's the Diamond Kings. I know a lot of you are Diamond Kings fans, Diamond King collectors. So here's some of the top Diamond Kings in the 92 Donruss. We have George Brett, of course, Rod Carew, and Gary Carter. Got Carlton Fisk, who's expensive. Nolan Ryan is expensive. Pete Rose is expensive. These are all expensive cards. Tom Seaver, Dave Winfield, and George Hendrick. So those are some Diamond Kings, so you guys could take a look at. Again, you can see they're all in blue Sharpie. Fantastic, clean autographs. Don't really see smudging anywhere. I mean, these are super clean, guys. Man, if I was collecting these sets, I'd probably be spending a ton of money on them myself. But of course, I'm trying to finish that 1990 Donruss set. So here's some more scans of some 82 Donruss. We have let's see here. We have John Denny. We got Larry Bradford, Al Williams, Eddie Solomon. We got Veda Prasen. We got, trying to see this guy, sorry. My eyes are deceiving me. Sammy Stewart, Pete Vukovich, Rod Scurry, and Gary Maddox. Again, if you're looking at the autographs, they're all super clean and all in blue Sharpie. So I wanted to share it with you guys just because I know there's a lot of you who collect uh, certain sets. I know there's a lot of you who collect Diamond Kings. I know there's a couple of you that do the 1960 Tops set and a 1962 Tops set and may not have that Chacon. Again, the 60 Tops is going to go for $495 with free shipping, and the 1962 Tops, when he was with the Mets, is going to go for $995 with free shipping. If you have any questions on any of this, guys, feel free to go to abcunlimited.net and hit the contact button and reach out to Brian. He'll get back to you guys. He knows I'm putting the video out because I wanted him to know so he would be prepared in case he was getting a lot of questions, so he knew maybe where they were coming from. So I did give him a heads up that I was going to put a video out in case a lot of you had questions. But again, the rest of the stuff, including stuff I haven't even mentioned yet, there's a lot of other stuff, a lot of vintage stuff that's going to be going up on April 1st. Everything else will be available April 1st. So make sure you hit up Brian. And don't wait on those Chacon cards, guys. I'm telling you, if you wait until April 1st, there's a good chance that those might be gone just because they're so hard to find. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I just put an order in with ABC Unlimited again. I should be getting my cards probably in about 3 to 4 days. I hope to put a video up on it again. It's going to be more newer stuff like my last video was. I'm really enjoying that heritage, so it's not going to be vintage. It's going to be newer stuff, but keep a lookout for that video. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. The link to ABC Unlimited will be in the description. And as always, guys, I hope you have a blessed evening. Until our next video, see ya.